It's time for another installment of Smash Our Stash. Hi everyone, Letty here. Today I'm going to share with you my hashtag Smash Our Stash 2022. This is the November 2022, which was a free choice month. I chose to smash the September 2022 Echo Park Club EP box. Welcome back everyone. This is hashtag Smash Our Stash 2022, which is a crafty collab hosted by Beth, who's Bourbon Creek Crafts. Last month, I gave you the option to choose between summer, farmhouse summer, or the Welcome Fall collection by Club EP, so I could smash it for this free choice month. And y'all voted and y'all chose the Welcome Fall collection, which is this right here. So I've done a couple of videos in this series to smash this September 2022 Echo Park Club EP box. It showcases the CARTA collection called Welcome Fall. I've done 3 projects so far. I'll link both of those 2 videos at the end in the end screen for you. Here is what I have before I start my final project, which is some stickers, some chipboard accents, the stamp set, the ephemera, most of the ephemera. I do have also the entire 6x6 paper pad. I'll be using this and any other items that I have left over. I also have the enamel dots and some paper scraps, as well as some cut apart. So I'm going to basically smash all the rest of this kit. We're going to make some cards and I'll showcase a full recap in just a second. So I'm back. Here is what I have left from my EP box for the month of September. Here's the inspiration sheet and here are all of my empties. So I have no more enamel dots. I have the empty packaging from the chipboard accents, the ephemera, the paper pad itself. I pulled everything out and I have no stickers left over. Now I did have a few little odds and ends and I'll show them to you right now. These are scraps that are going to go back in my stash. I have of course the stamp set, which that's not a scrap. And then I do have 3 of these 3x4 cut aparts. I did do a little bit of distressing with this Memento Potter's Clay color. So I just distressed the edges of a lot of my projects with that. I have a few of the papers, scraps, and some of the branding strips, and then a few of the chipboard pieces. So this is all I have left from this entire kit after all of the projects that I did, including all of the cards I'm about to show you as well. So again, I'll link both of those videos at the end so you can take a look at everything I've done so far. First project was 2 folios. Here is a close-up of the first folio. So fun. This is a magnetic closure. This is inspired by May Made It. So I've got my little inserts here with the mats. There's pockets, tons of room for photos, journaling. You can do pretty much whatever you want with these little folios. Here's that first one. Then here's the second one. So this is what the front cover looks like. And it's pretty flat except for the top cover is a little bit dimensional, but not very much. So again, same overall structure. Really cute, really super cute. So those are the 2 folios. The second project I did was 5 sticky note holders. So you can see here, I've got my first one, second one, Hello Pumpkin, Fall, and then some fun fall words. So those are my sticky note holders. Project number 3 was 4 gift card holders. So I do have a tutorial for these. Again, I'll list the 2 videos at the end, which will link to my tutorial. Here's what the inside of the gift card holders look like. They were so fun to make, and they really used up lots of the scraps that I had whenever I was doing those projects. So some stickers. I used the stamping on this one. Some of that 12x12 scraps. Lots of stickers. Real fun. And then for project number 4, I basically wiped the rest of my scraps. Here are some mini slimline cards I did punch out, and I did some distress inking. I punched out that leaf. I added stickers on the inside. I added scrap strips wherever I could. Did some distress with that Memento ink. I used the branding strip, that little Welcome Fall, that was the branding strip. I also made 8 5x7 cards. So what I did was I cut down that 6x6 paper. It was actually 6.5 by 6, so I cut it down to 6.5 by 4.5. And then I added the strip onto the front of the card. I added a ton of the strips on the inside as well. I did some distressing on the edges of the mats, including on the inside. I added stickers and my scrap strips. I did a little bit of punch outs with some hearts, heart punch. I love that cut apart. So cute. I used some of the cut aparts, used some of the ephemera. I used chipboard pieces. I used just about everything to make these cards. Again, these are 5x7 and I had 8 of them. Then I did 8 6x6 cards. So I love making these because it's a huge palette. So I did use some of my scrap strips. You can see there I have a lot of them layered up. I added a little bit of dimension with the chipboard and the enamel dots, stickers on the inside. Then again, I have lots of chipboard pieces. You can see there it's real dimensional on the cover of the 6x6. Here's another one, Really like that little tiered tray, so cute. And then on some of these, I just kind of twisted as far as how you would open the card. Some of them were top loading card like this one, and others were side loading cards just like this one. So it just kind of depended my mood. I used a couple of the bigger cut aparts for these cards as well. I think this just looks so cute, even though there's not like a ton on it. Here's another one. So easy to make these cards. These are 6x6 cards. And again, you're able to use your bigger cut aparts and things for these. So I had 8 of those. Then I used the rest of my scraps and I made 16 3x3 cards. Now these, I really was getting down to the bare minimum. I had no full sheets left. It was nothing but scrap strips. I did have a few little cut aparts. You can see there, I'm basically building with the strips, and then I'm adding some either ephemera, a little bit of dimension on some of these. Popped it up with some foam dimensional tape. I'm adding ephemera pieces or stickers. I did not even have full strips on some of these. I just did a little piece just to cover, you know, on the sides. Same thing with this one. My paper went to about right there. I literally just added some strips. I did do a lot of the distress inking on the sides just to bring in some more color because I was running out of paper at this point and I had nothing left. Even my scraps were really scrappy. So you can see here, some of my papers don't even align. Again, I had very little paper here. I added a few of the chipboards on that one. This one I used no paper. I just added a piece of ephemera and did a bunch of distressing. That one's not even a paper from this collection. I just completely ran out. So September 2022, Echo Park Club EP. Here's the hashtag. Here's what I had left over. Make sure you check out all the other colored participants that are going to be listed in the description box below so you can see what they made as well. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram. Here are a couple videos I think you might enjoy, and happy crafting.